Hi everyone, so on this one I am looking at a first edition ID3 from VW. Been out on the test drive, had a look around, going to take you around the car as well, inside and out, what I like, what I don't like. So if you haven't watched the other episodes that I've been doing, so I've test drove the Tesla Model 3, the Renault Zoe, the Ioniq 5 and now the ID3, which is kind of my top picks of what I like on the market at the moment, and looking for a possible replacement for my current BMW i3. So looking around the car, quality wise I think it's pretty good. It's quite basic, if I'm honest. The plastic is okay, it feels quite nice. There's a couple of shiny bits which will be fingerprint sort of magnets, but other than that it's not too bad. The main screen is pretty big, it's functional, it seems quite responsive. The small one in front is a little small, but you know, it does what it needs to do. It's very clear. There's tactile function buttons as well as touchscreen. I'm not sure I like the tactile kind of feel to them. I'd rather have a screen with kind of proper buttons, God forbid buttons rather than a screen. I haven't found regen braking, which is a bit of a worry, so I'll have a look at that and see if it has got it, because that's a deal breaker for me with coming from the i3 and after testing the other cars. Plenty of space for like bottles and stuff like that and storage. There's a tiny glove box, but that doesn't really bother me that much. Inside the cabin and inside the rear seats, plenty of room, more than enough room for from kid and family and stuff like that, so that's good. Boot wise, plenty of boot space, lots of boot space, really good on that. I'm not a fan, however, of these big pillars that are on either side of the windscreen. It's a little bit off-putting when you're used to not having cars with those big pillars, which I haven't been on the i3 and test driving the other cars. They just haven't got that. I'm sure there's a design reason for it and all the rest of it. I just, yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Whether that's a deal breaker or not, I don't know. But I'm not a fan. That's about the only thing so far. This is a first edition, 250 mile range, which probably puts it around just over 200, 210, 220. So that's good. And this time of year, I'm filming this in November, so it's cold, so that's good. So the range wise, it gets a tick. And like I said, size wise, inside and out, gets a tick from me. It's really good. Outside, it's a nice looking car, to be fair. I quite like the look of it outside. I like the mood lighting inside that you can change and the different colors. The menu system is okay. It's nothing special, and I know there's been early problems, but I would imagine they've been sorted out by now. But again, it does the job. It's nothing amazing, but you know, it does it. Quality wise of the seats and stuff, reasonably comfortable. Not as comfortable as the Ioniq 5, but the Ioniq 5, granted, is a lot more than this. Quality wise, yeah, I quite like it. The drive was really good and smooth, but I need to find out about that regen braking, because for me, going from something that's regen braking, I drive one pedal driving pretty much all the time, and I very rarely use the brakes, hence the reason my 2017 i3 has still got the same brake pads. That might be a deal breaker for me, because I don't really want to go back to something that hasn't got that and it's just pure braking. So when I get back to the dealer, I'm going to find that out, and I'll put something in the details below, so if those that don't know will know after this. What else to say? I must admit, I'm not blown away by it. I like it. Do I like it better than the Tesla? Yes. And on one of my next videos, I'll tell you the reason why for that. Don't hate me, Tesla fans. It's nothing bad because your car's bad. It's just preference. It's better than the Zoe. To be honest, the Zoe was great, but the Zoe was too small for me. This is a good size car. The question probably will be between this and the Ioniq 5, and that is a tough call. Now, bearing in mind there's a price difference on those, it may come down to price. It might come down to pennies at the end of the day, whether I can afford the Ioniq 5 or this. The lease on the ID3, for instance, is under £400 a month. The Ioniq 5 is a lot more than that on a loan and lease. So yeah, we'll see. I quite like it though. I think it's a nice car. It's good. Acceleration wise, it's good. On the sport mode, I don't know if that really made much difference, but it's got a bit of punch on the motorways and stuff like that, so that's good. And it handles like smaller roads really well as well. So overall, I think it's definitely on the list. I do like it. It's whether I like it enough and whether I can get over the couple of niggles that I've seen. So we'll see. There's still a case of whether manufacturers can get these. The Ioniq 5, for instance, there is one in the showroom that I could have next week if all the money works out. This one I think may have delays on getting them, but we'll see. I'm not really at that stage. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I really like this. I like the car. I think it's a great car. I think if it's your first EV, again, a bit like the Zoe, if it's your first EV, perfect. Good sized car, good sized family car. It's typical VW quality, and the range is more than enough for someone in the UK especially. You know, with over 200 miles, you can get most places as well. Like I've said before, you don't need hundreds and hundreds of miles. Charge speed and 200-mile range is the thing. This one is 100 kilowatt charging, does CCS and normal AC as well. So yeah, overall, pretty good package. Big shout out to VW at Letchworth and Ian for helping me out with the test drive. I'll put the details below for the garage. And if you like this video, don't forget to check out my other reviews, car reviews. There's a playlist all about car reviews. There's also playlists about VW. Check those out on my channel. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.